Cowboys post-June 1 free agent targets, corners, running backs, and more. Introduction. Welcome to the Cowboys Report, where we're kicking off June 2025 with a fresh look at the Dallas Cowboys free agent options as the post-June 1 deadline hits. With roughly $33 million in salary cap space, thanks in part to Zach Martin's post-June 1 retirement designation, Dallas has room to make moves. The Cowboys insist they're still hunting for talent, but will they strike before training camp? From cornerbacks to running backs and safeties, we're diving into the top free agents who could bolster the roster, analyzing their fit and why some names are more realistic than others. Let's break it down and see who could be wearing the star in 2025. Salary cap context. The Cowboys' cap situation is solid but not limitless. Zach Martin's retirement, structured as a post-June 1 move, frees up a modest chunk of cap space, bringing Dallas to approximately $33 million. Martin's contract was cap-friendly in recent years, but a larger cap hit looms in 2026. This setup gives GM Jerry Jones and VP Stephen Jones flexibility to add talent now without mortgaging the future, especially with Dak Prescott's extension and Micah Parsons' looming deal on the horizon. Last year, the Cowboys landed Carl Lawson and Linval Joseph off the free agent market in training camp, proving they're willing to wait for value. Could they repeat that strategy in 2025? Top free agent cornerbacks. The Cowboys secondary, despite boasting Trayvon Diggs and Darren Bland, lacks depth, especially with Diggs' recovery from a 2024 injury and rookie Siaki Ika's ACL rehab uncertain. Here are the top cornerbacks available. Stephon Gilmore, the former Cowboys corner, who signed late with the Vikings in 2024, remains unsigned. At 35, Gilmore's still a savvy veteran with 31 career interceptions. His visit to the Star for Tyron Smith's retirement event sparked speculation, though reports suggest it was non-Cowboys business. Gilmore could be a training camp signing, offering stability if IKA or Kalen Carson falter. Fit. High veteran experience for a thin secondary. Likelihood, moderate, depending on his asking price and health of Diggs/IKA. Asante Samuel Jr., coming off a neck surgery that limited him to 4 games in 2024, Samuel's a risky but high-upside option. His July medical checkup delays his availability, and his shorter arm length may not align with Dallas preferences. Still, at 26, he's a potential CB2 with 11 career interceptions. Fit, moderate, talent is there, but health and physical traits are concerns. Likelihood, low, given injury red flags. Mike Hilton, a blitz-heavy nickel corner who fits Matt Eberfluss's aggressive scheme. Hilton's a run-stopping specialist but weaker in coverage. If Israel Mukuamu doesn't lock down the nickel role, Hilton could be a stopgap. Fit, high for specific nickel needs. Likelihood, moderate, as a budget-friendly veteran. Rasul Douglas, at 6 feet 2 inches, Douglas offers size and versatility as an outside corner. Linked to Seattle, he's coming off a down 2024, 49 tackles, 1 interception, but has 17 career picks. He's a fallback if Diggs or IKA aren't ready. Fit, high for outside CB depth. Likelihood, low, as he may command a starting role elsewhere. Kendall Fuller, a versatile inside-outside corner, Fuller's 29 and coming off a solid 2024, 55 tackles, 2 interceptions. His age and market value make him a mid-tier option. Fit, moderate, adds flexibility but not a game-changer. Likelihood, moderate, if Dallas seeks a multi-role veteran. Others, Jack Jones, James Bradbury, Arthur Maulet, and Cam Sutton are available but inconsistent or past their primes. Bradbury lost his starting job in 2024, and Maulet/Sutton are better suited for depth roles. Fit, low. Likelihood, low, unless injuries force Dallas' hand. Poll. Would you bring back Stephon Gilmore? Comment Y for yes, N for no in the pinned comment. Running back options. The Cowboys' running back room, Javonte Williams, Miles Sanders, Jaden Blue, and Phil Maffa, is crowded but lacks a clear RB1. Free agents could add firepower. J.K. Dobbins. Despite injury concerns, Dobbins outproduced Dallas current backs in 2024, rushing for 766 yards and 8 touchdowns. The Chargers placed a rare UFA tender on him, meaning a signing before July 22 could cost a compensatory pick unless the deal exceeds $2 million. Post-July 22, He'd return to Los Angeles as an RB3 behind Najee Harris and Marshawn Hampton. At 26, Dobbins is a high upside gamble if his health checks out. Fit, high, offers RB1 potential. Likelihood, moderate, depending on cost and comp pick concerns. Nick Chubb, a 4-time Pro Bowler, Chubb's limited to 10 games over the past 2 seasons due to injuries, and his 2024 performance, 3.6 yards per carry, was lackluster. A 1-year low-guarantee deal could make sense, but his health is a bigger red flag than Dobbins. Fit, moderate, buy low upside but risky. Likelihood, low, given injury history. Gus Edwards, the Gus Bus, posted 3.6 yards per carry in 2024, down from 5.0 earlier in his career, and missed time with injuries. His power running style could complement Dallas' speedier backs, but his decline is evident. Fit, moderate, depth option only. Likelihood, low, as he's not a clear upgrade. Others, Cam Akers, Jamal Williams, Jeff Wilson, and Deontay Foreman are available but don't move the needle over Williams, Sanders, or the rookies. Fit, low. Likelihood, low. Poll, name the running back you'd sign in the comments. Defensive free agents to watch. Beyond cornerbacks, Dallas could target safeties and defensive tackles to address depth needs. Justin Simmons, the former Falcons safety, had a solid 2024, 70 tackles, 2 interceptions, but isn't at his 2019 to 2022 peak. At 31, he's a better option than Malik Hooker for many coaches, offering versatility in Eberflus' scheme. Fit, high, starting caliber safety. Likelihood, moderate, if Dallas prioritizes secondary upgrades. Julian Blackmon, a multi-year starter for the Colts under Eberflus, Blackmon's unsigned status is puzzling. His 94 tackles and 4 interceptions in 2023 show his upside, though 2024 was quieter. His familiarity with Eberflus makes him a natural fit. Fit, high, scheme familiarity and youth, 27. Likelihood, high, given his value and ties. Quandre Diggs, a former Cowboys target, Diggs' 2024 production dipped, 45 tackles, no picks. At 32, he's likely waiting for a late summer deal to maximize free time. Fit, moderate, depth option. Likelihood, low, unless injuries hit. Linval Joseph, the 2024 Cowboys signee, provided reliable depth, 15 to 20 snaps per game, and could return for a similar role. With Jay Toya and Justin Rogers unproven, Joseph's veteran presence is appealing. Fit, high, low-cost depth. Likelihood, moderate, as a known quantity. Other DTs, Armon Watts, Taven Bryan, Maurice Hurst, and Clellan Davis are available but don't clearly outshine Toya or Rogers. The defensive tackle market is thin, pushing Dallas toward trades if they want a significant upgrade. Fit, low. Likelihood, low. Poll, will Dallas sign a free agent before training camp? Comment 1 for yes, 0 for no. Other notable free agents. A rapid-fire look at other available players. Jedrick Wills, OT, a swing tackle option, but less needed after drafting Tyler Booker. Will Hernandez, OG, a pre-draft fit, now redundant with Booker and Tyler Smith. Edge rushers, Von Miller, Jadeveon Clowney, Zadarius Smith, and Matthew Judon are talented but don't fit Dallas' 6-deep edge group, Micah Parsons, DeMarvion Overshown, etc. Linebackers, Eric Kendricks, C.J. Mosley, and Kazir White are injury contingency options. Von Bell, a depth safety who played heavily for the Bengals in 2024. The Cowboys' strategy. Dallas' approach post-June 1 leans on patience. Last year's late signings of Lawson and Joseph paid off, and the Cowboys may wait until training camp to assess needs. The secondary, Diggs' health, Ika's recovery, and defensive tackle, Toya versus Motzie Smith, are the biggest question marks. Eberflus' scheme thrives on turnovers and run stopping, making cornerbacks and safeties like Blackmon or Simmons logical targets. Running backs like Dobbins could add juice, but the Cowboys seem content with their current group unless a clear RB1 emerges. The $33 million cap space gives flexibility, but with Prescott and Parsons extensions looming, Dallas is unlikely to splurge on high-cost veterans. Instead, expect low-risk, high-reward signings or trades for younger players, as seen with George Pickens. Emotional stakes for Cowboys Nation. Cowboys fans are hungry for a return to glory after 2024's 7-10 disappointment. The post-June 1 market offers hope. Names like Gilmore, Dobbins, and Blackman spark visions of a bolstered roster. But patience is key, and fans must trust Jerry Jones to avoid flashy moves that compromise the future. The rise of young players like Jay Toya and Tyler Guyton, combined with Eberflus' defensive overhaul, keeps the excitement alive. Can Dallas break last year's record of 1,351? Let's hit 1,352. Smash that like button.